What's going on, guys? RS Games here, back with another episode of Trucking Thursday. How's it going today, guys? I hope all is well. And as you can see right from the start, I'm adding something new. This might not stay for forever. I'm just testing it. This is the guinea pig video. We're going to see how well it does. I'm adding this wheel cam now. By no means do I have the best setup. Like, this is the basic G29 Logitech wheel. And it's old. Eventually, I'll maybe get some better stuff. I definitely gotta get a better camera angle. Where we are right now is terrible, and I do apologize about that. I wanted to do this, and I didn't have the best setup to make that happen. So unfortunately, I kind of have a janky camera here. But I hope that doesn't take away from what we're doing with it, and hopefully you guys enjoy. So today, we're not taking a super long trip because I'm also having issues with my wheel. I don't know if American Truck has updated the way their game is or what, but it's not quite right, and it's not working well with the game. So I do apologize about that also if it seems weird or whatever. I do got it in the H pattern manual setup. We're running the 18-speed shift pattern. That's what our truck has. Seems to work great as far as shifting wise, although I'm having an issue where I keep stalling it in first gear. Now, I'm not a professional trucker or nothing, but I have played a lot of ATS with a wheel, and I've never had that issue before. Also, if the audio is a little janky, I ran into an issue. This whole wheel setup, I'm too far invested into it at this point to not try it. But when I set it up, I had to get the drivers for the game to work. And hang on one second, we're going to adjust on the fly. We're going to move that camera right to there. Perfect. Anyways, when I got the drivers for the game, my mic was also a part of that audio profile or driver setup, and it completely messed up my audio setup. So once again, I do apologize if that's not quite right. I'm going to try to maybe fix it on the fly if I can. If that works or not, I don't know, but that's going to be my goal. But without further ado, we got a 254-mile trip, so we might as well get on the road. We're going to try to do some first-person driving as much as we can. That way I can kind of watch the RPM. See right there, like I'm rolling and it just keeps dying. I haven't had a big issue once we're out and rolling. There we go. Get that turn signal going. But see, the wheel's not turning 100% with the game. I don't know, maybe some of you know how to fix that, and I would appreciate the help in the comments. And I already missed a shift because I'm too focused on talking to the video. So bear with me for this first episode using this wheel. Once I get used to it, it will be no problem again. But I have not used this thing for a long time, so like I said, bear with me. We'll get in the swing of things here, hopefully. And I don't have all the buttons mapped on the wheel yet, so I'm still figuring everything out. But we're gonna get rolling. I hope this is something you guys enjoy. I see a lot of other American Truck creators using a wheel setup in their videos. Like I said, mine is nowhere near what they have. I've always wanted one, but I've never actually invested the money into doing it. I've never seen a point. I don't really have the space to make a really cool, awesome trucking setup either, like I've always wanted. Once that happens, once I buy my own house, then I probably will be making a big setup just for American Truck with the button boxes and a custom shifter and all that. Alright. One quick thing, guys, thank you for all the support lately. I know I've been saying it a lot, but I cannot stress it enough how awesome you guys are. You guys have been supporting me like insane lately, and I really do appreciate all that. You guys are making what this video creation worthwhile. I'm working on doing some new stuff. I recently downloaded Photoshop, so I'm going to see if I can make a little bit higher quality thumbnails. I know my thumbnails aren't the greatest. I'm still working around with Photoshop a little bit. I've tried to use it some. I've adjusted a few photos now, so I'm only going to get better with it, obviously. Ooh, I'm kind of struggling to drive with this wheel. This might actually be a very interesting episode because there could be some good crashes here. That is my engine stop. That's the Jake brake. Okay. I kind of quick programmed a few buttons, but I didn't really remember what they were or where they're at. I know that's my headlights, high beams and whatnot, but yeah, we'll figure it out together. It'll only get better, and hopefully some of you know how to fix my issues with this wheel. I turned off force feedback. I don't know if it's the issue that I don't have that driver software installed anymore. I actually ended up having to delete it off my computer in order to get the microphone somewhat working again. I did a few tests. I don't think it's quite 100% where it was, and it's also kind of in a different position using the wheel, so that could be also throwing it off. I'm not exactly sure. Hopefully we can get back to the normal if it's not normal. It could be. I'm just I don't know the future yet. I'm rolling with it. As you guys know, I like to do like kind of raw uncut videos. I don't like to do a whole lot of, I mean, it depends on the series. Some series I do a lot of jump cutting because there's just a lot of boring stuff that happens, and it would be like 10 hours long for an episode, and I don't really want to do that to you guys. Obviously no one would probably watch it anyways, so there is that. But like this series, I do a lot of just uncut video, like not editing it, like extremely, just if there's a mistake that happens, I leave it in. I try to promote that no one's perfect, right? I am nowhere near perfect with my content creation, and I strive to be better and better every day with what I'm making, but I know I'm not perfect, and I want you guys to be able to see the imperfections, and because we're all not perfect, and I think we need to promote that. Everyone wants to be so awesome. I think the world needs to focus more on their imperfections and embrace them. We're not all created equal. I mean, we are, but we aren't. So if we're different, we're different. Just throw it out to the world. You guys, most of you seem to enjoy what I'm making anyways, so I'm pretty thankful for that. Now I'm done rambling about nonsense there. Sometimes that happens. Obviously, I'm not perfect. I like to ramble about unimportant things. So far, I'm pretty happy to be using this wheel again. It's been a great wheel for a long time, really. I think they still sell it. Like I said, I have not used it in ages. Just because when I started doing YouTube, this thing's pretty noisy when it starts clunking around a lot because it's really old. I'm sure the motors inside are getting tired, and I was trying to save on your guys' ears a little bit and not have all that clunkiness. But like I said, we're gonna at least roll with this. I'm also thinking about doing some joystick cams eventually for one of our farming simulator series. I got dual joysticks for the logging series. Hopefully eventually we get into a piece of machinery that allows us to use those, and I'd like to show off that setup as well because I really enjoy using two joysticks for farming simulator logging. It really adds a lot. Oh, for some reason my wheel was just kind of spinning around in the truck. I wasn't moving in real life. Like I said, the settings are all jacked up. They don't look the same as they used to the last time I used the wheel. I think they've definitely added a few features to the game with that. So, I gotta figure all that out. Alright, let's try to get some good shifts here. Can I float them? We're gonna try to float this one. I used to be really good at floating gears in this game. A little bit of grindage, but not too bad. I'm pretty rusty at it, so. The only thing I've never really been able to do was downshift floating in this game. I literally looked up real life videos. I picked up the upshifting pretty quick, but downshifting, I was just never really that good with it. Yeah, see, I couldn't even hit that. Oh, I wasn't in the right gear spot. I threw it in like low high or something there. All right. This thing is like a pooch off the line. I don't know what the deal is with this. When I used to run with this setup, I mean, I never stalled it taking off, and now I've just been like left and right stalling this thing. Maybe I'm just rusty. Maybe I'm not a professional trucker. I don't know. Oh, we get to keep going. It's like I really got to feather the clutch to get it off the line. Don't really know if that's a problem with my pedals just not quite reading 100%. If there's like a dead zone, I could look into that, I suppose. I might have more of a dead zone than I think I do, or something. If you guys do not run a wheel setup for American Truck, I highly recommend. Now, I'm not sponsored by any of these companies that make the wheels. Not a Logitech, none of that. But if you guys don't run one and have the funds to do it, I definitely recommend getting some sort of a wheel setup, preferably one that spins more, like 270 or something. I don't remember exactly what this one can spin in a circle, but I used to have a 90 degree each way, so like 180 total rotation, and that was fun for a while, but it really, you had to it was not realistic. This one, when I got it, when the settings were right, it was pretty fun because when you spun this thing, the steering wheel spun, and you could actually take some corners really sharp with the steering wheel, compared to a keyboard or controller where it's a lot different. Oh, I'm grinding it. Oh, it's because I put it in the wrong gear. There we go. I don't have one of those fancy shifters where I can just split the ranges or whatever. I wish I had one. I'm probably going to get one eventually. Like, I've sat and thought about it. I just can't believe how expensive they actually are. I think back in the day I had a cheap, like, really cheap, like really, really cheap $80 one. And that one didn't work the way I wanted it to. Because in order to go from high or low to high, I'd have to hit the switch twice. I don't like that feature. I like to be able to just hit it once and go. There, that was not a bad float there. Ooh, I think I went a little early on that one. I think we're getting a detour, but I am not. Maybe I'm going to end up taking it. Actually, I want this car to get out of my way. We're doing something illegal today, folks. I want to hit that. There we go. Well, we'll still use the turn signal anyways. Alright. I need to get better at this. I'm really struggling, and I feel bad that you guys are along with this. I should have maybe practiced before I started using it again. But I once was very good at going through the gears. And of course, I'm going to challenge myself with a mountain. That wasn't too bad of a downshift there without the clutch. All the real truckers I've talked to, I have a lot of family members that are real life truckers. I've known a lot of real life truckers, and they always say you don't use that clutch unless you're starting or stopping. And I can't quite do that yet in this game. I don't think I could do it in real life, but I'm trying to strive for that in the game at least. Ooh, is that upshift risky or not? Well, there's a little bit of a grade here. I really need to get rid of the Frosty Winter mod. Nothing against the mod. I'm tired of snow in the game, and I keep forgetting. I gotta write myself a note or something. Get rid of the mod. We're past that point. We've seen it enough. See, this is when I wish the wheel was better, because I'm like really having to crank on this thing to get it around. And it honestly might just be because of the driver issue. But if that's the case, I'm just going to have to deal with it, because I cannot install them drivers again, because it breaks my microphone, and you got to sacrifice. Do I play with the wheel, or do I have good microphone audio? And, well, I'd prefer to have good mic audio over a steering wheel, personally. Could be bad in saying that, but oh no. I knew that was coming. I think I called it at the start of the episode. Yep, okay. Well, that's no bueno. Let's Let's see. I'm gonna have to call a tow truck, I think. I ain't getting myself out of this. Put it in a low hole. Oh, maybe we can get ourselves out. Oh, come on. That would be legendary. What if I put that diff lock on? Oh, come on. Ah, don't die. No. It's like the opposite of what I need to happen. Power through it. If I can pull myself out of... Oh. Whoa! That might have been good for us. Whatever just happened there. Come on. Come on, girl. Come on, you can do it. Get up there. Get up there. Get up there. Oh, it's not gonna happen. I picked like the deepest spot to go off in. What if I go up in here and can I back my trailer back out in the road? Open her wide up. There we go. I was feathering the clutch a little bit there. Oh no. Alright, let's try reversing again. Open it wide up. Alright, come on. Alright, let's see if I can get it moving and then just give her the full beans. Come on, girl. Come on. If our fuel tanks weren't so low, we could do it. All I need to do is get up on that blacktop and get some good traction. Come on. Come on, a little bit more. I don't got enough traction there. We are still moving a little bit. Come on. Ah, it's so close. I don't want to call a tow truck yet. It's working. Ah, this is not what I planned on today. But I figured it was going to happen. I was going a little too fast. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Come on. Come on. Do I go for that other gear? I mean, actually, do I do it? I just ain't gonna do it. Come on, no. Alright, I'm like full dedicated getting out of this right now. Get them spinning good. Let off that clutch. I don't know. At this point, I might just have to call the tow truck. I was kind of hopeful there for a minute that we were going to get out of this, but I'm still a little hopeful, but I don't know how long I'm going to sit here and try to get out of this spot. Because now I got to try to get my trailer up out of here, and that's going to be the hardest part, I feel like. If I can get my wheels on that hill, it actually might pull itself out. That would be more than ideal right now because I really cannot afford a tow truck. Ah, come on. Come on. It's so close. Literally so close. Come on. Wait, I can go like this, right? Get it a little bit more, maybe? I mean, that low hole is like the hardest pulling there, but if we can get a little bit more speed. It's getting stuck on something. Come on. It's just not gonna quite do it, I don't think. Dang it. Oh. So I still got some tires spinning? I do. Alright, yeah, we're just gonna have to call a tow truck. I apologize for wasting all that time trying to get it. I gotta reach around here. And alright, total service. How much is that gonna cost? Oh, $486. That ain't terrible. It could have been a lot worse, I guess. I expected that. I can't lie. Oh, it's gonna park me in a weird spot like this too. Alright. Man, this thing does not, I don't know, it's so finicky. I feel like I'm gonna need a different motor or something in this. Cause like I used to be able to like feather it out, throw it into a drive gear and get it rocking, but there I could not even get it to move. It just shut off. I actually think I got myself a few miles closer by going to the shop. Alright. Yeah, it was damaged. I should have maybe repaired it. Oh well, we're gonna roll with it. I spent enough time messing around trying to get us out of that shoulder area there. Oh, I gotta take my diff lock off. Jake brake does not seem to work anymore. Wow, this thing is such a pooch. I can't even take off in 5th gear. I mean, granted, you probably shouldn't be able to, but I've always drove super hopped up trucks where I could just throw it in a gear and take off. Besides like 8th or something, you know. I mean, 5th was a little extreme for this thing. Oh, I got my high beams on. I apologize. I don't think they're on. Oop. Alright, I don't want to hit that guardrail, and it's going to happen. Alright, we got a downshift. There we go. Yeah, I'm going to have to figure out this wheel settings. So if you guys want to see more wheel content, let me know. But I'm also going to have to spend some time. It might not be the very next episode we make, because I'm going to have to figure out why it's being so goofy. And if it comes down to, like I said, that driver, then I'll just have to deal with the roughness and try not to be a crazy trucker here. Alright. But if you guys want to see more, I'll get like a tripod and stuff to set the camera up on, so that way it's a little bit better angle. Maybe come in looking in from the top or something. See a little bit more of the action. Oh, we still got 8 high, so we didn't completely wreck our tranny. Normally when you damage your truck super bad in this game, you take out your tranny and you lose a few years. So that's good to see. Alright. Probably should not be going this fast. And they're gonna call me in too. What? Why you gotta do me like that? Alright, better lock him up. There we go. Come on, Burger King. Oh, shut that off. Alright, we got 90 miles to go. Hopefully we can make the rest of the trip smooth. We actually made it quite far smoothly before we really messed up. Let's see if we can get up to 7th before we're back out there. Oh, I missed 7th. I didn't really miss it. I was just too early, I guess. Oh well. We're gonna get stuck behind him. Come on, Jeep. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. There we go. Alright. There we go. I mean, I ain't going much faster here, but I am not gonna be doing like 25 miles an hour like he is. No way. Alright, there the truck's getting up to speed a little bit. Alright, that was just about an excellent shift. I don't know why I was grinding the gears there. Now I can put the hammer back down, maybe. I really shouldn't. I can't just hammer it down like I normally do because of my driving right now. After that incident where we were in the scenery looking at the road, I'm kind of got bad luck. And it could have been much worse too. Oh, there goes my loan. Oh, we are negative $5 grand. No, dang it. That's not supposed to happen. We're not supposed to be going negative. This series is not a big deal. We can just take out another loan, pay it back if we had to. But this load should pull us out of the hole, I think. At least I hope so. I could just take I might do a live stream here soon, the next couple of days, and we'll just take a really long haul job and make more than enough money to be sufficient for a while. I've been taking the cheaper or lesser paying jobs lately and just kind of having fun with the game, because driving long hauls gets kind of monotonous after a while. You can only look at a screen for so long. If it was real life, it wouldn't be as bad, but I still can't drive very far in real life. But to be looking at a screen doing the same thing over and over, some games are a lot better. At least this game you can turn every once in a while or you crash or something. But games like Farming Simulator I could sit in front of for hours because there's always something to do. You know, you never run out of something, or you can always progress time more. This, if you're locked in that job and it's going to take you 3 hours, I mean, you're just driving for 3 hours, seeing a virtual cities, you know. I mean, they get it pretty cool looking for a game, but it's nothing like the real deal. Alright, we gotta be getting close. 33 miles away. Okay. Oh, there. Oh, I thought that was gonna say $7 grand. Driver Thomas coming in clutch, $733. Thanks, man. Actually, we might not get pulled out of the hole today because this load might be damaged, even though it's like used cardboard or something. It might be damaged from our little incident there a little bit ago. But not to worry, it's all is fine. Alright, this is a nice straight shot. I can make up a little bit of ground here. And I might also get a late penalty because I did take this load late at night and I slept. And now we spent all day driving, and I wasted a lot of time when I wrecked there. So hopefully they don't penalize me too bad, or I'm still within the good time zones area. Alright. That would have been perfect if I would have not grinded them. It went in pretty well, like right about the area it should have. Alright, so we gotta head into Portland, or towards Portland here. We obviously are not gonna be delivering in Portland because we are in Seattle. Almost leaving this Jake brake on kind of helps. It gives that little bit of a stopping force that I need when turning with the way this is set up. I could get a knob too. I'm also looking at getting that new Farming Simulator wheel. I think it's by Hori. I could be wrong on that. It's pretty expensive, and I've seen some videos on it, but I haven't seen anything like super like you need to get this, and that's the only way I normally buy something. It's like, this thing is the best thing since sliced bread. You really need this in your game. Alright, I'm gonna head down towards the ports here. Looks like we're delivering to a rail exports. So our used packaging or whatever it may be is gonna be going on a train car. Ooh, gotta stop. Alright, we're gonna wait for this light, I think. Unless it takes forever. It looks like it's going to go pretty quick. So yeah, I don't know what it is with my wheel, because you can see it's kind of just wandering on its own there. I don't know how to fix that per se. Come on. Why is this thing not green yet? There's literally no green lights right now. Bro. I'm a little confused by that. Alright, I'm not waiting anymore. I don't know what the deal is here. Maybe it's like a 3-way green light or something and they had the green light. I'm not exactly sure. Alright. It's kind of a nice area, nice industrial area. I've never been back this far, so it's kind of neat to see some new areas. And I just 100% went the wrong way into this place. We're not going to talk about that, and it's going to probably mess this part up right here of getting in there. Alright, might as well put that down into first. And I may just skip the delivery. We'll see where it's at, because with the way the wheel's turning, I don't know, I might really struggle. We'll try it at least, I guess. There we go. Oh, we are going to clip that. Oh, I think it's going to be okay. Alright, where is this at? Right there, and probably the hardest spot for me possible. Alright, let's not clip the front of that Cascadia. Alright, let's see, can we fish it in the hole? We're going to shut the truck off and stall it out before we do anything here. That's always nice. I don't think I'm going to make it, maybe. Oh, it's going to be close. Oh, that was a little too much beans, I think. Actually, it's going to be really close. One pull ahead and I'll be right on. Don't run into the trains. Oh, that's the wrong direction. There we go. It's going to be pretty close, I hope. Hopefully it gives it to me and just feels bad. Ah, I went too far. Ah, you know what? It's going to call it good. Perfect. Alright, let's see how bad we did. We still got the excellent mark. I can't complain. Even though we completely messed up on that. And we got another skill point. High value. Do I go for the full high value? Or do I don't really need that. Fragile cargo, I feel like, would be a good one to get. Alright. Fragile cargo it is. Alright, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Hopefully you guys like the wheel cam. I know it's not, like I said a couple times throughout this episode, it's not the best setup, but it's something else to add to the content here. So hopefully you guys did enjoy that, and I'll catch you all next time. And you know the drill. Keep on a truckin'.